Happy Friday, everybody, and a good morning to you. Hopefully your day off to a great start so far. Here in the First Alert Weather Center, I'm First Alert meteorologist Chandler Jordan, and it's a nice day for us, and it's going to kind of get better as we work into the afternoon. Now, we did have a frontal passage overnight and into the start of this morning. The rest of the boundary still working its way through the Midlands, and we'll be able to tell here in Columbia in particular when this front is passed through by two things. The wind will start to turn out of the north and northwest, and also by the dew point. We use the dew point to measure the available moisture in the atmosphere. The higher that number is, the more likely it is to be muggy and humid, and typically with a dew point around 70, that's where you get some stickiness on your skin. So that's why it felt, for some of us at least, muggy this morning. We briefly dipped into the mid and upper 60s across Newberry and Saluda counties with the cold front dropping in. It'll continue to move offshore as we work through the rest of the morning and into the afternoon. So your pool forecast for today looking great. We heat up quickly still, even though we get this frontal passage across the region. By 11 o'clock into the mid 80s, upper 80s this afternoon, and your high temperature tops out right around 91 degrees a little later on today. That'll be under a mostly sunny sky. The good news, though, again, with this frontal passage, we're lower in our humidity and we're a little breezy at times on the backside of this cold front. So gusts anywhere from 15 to 20 miles per hour possible for you out there today. That'll add some relief from the heat, but as a reminder, our UV index forecast today is a 10. It's very high on the scale, and that means all it takes to start to develop a sunburn is 15 to 20 minutes of exposure to the direct sunlight. So if you are headed to the pool or headed to the lake out there today, make sure you have a hat, sunglasses, sunscreen, stay hydrated as well. Drinking lots of water will help your body feel better, and with this relief from the humidity, we'll take all the help that we can get with how high our temperatures are expected to get these next couple of afternoons. You know, even your Saturday afternoon is going to feel pretty good. We have lower humidity still. It'll feel a little comfy for us the second half of the day. High temperatures again around 90 degrees. Humidity starts to ramp up once again on Sunday, and we continue to see our mugginess climb as we head into next week. So here's First Alert Futurecast out there. This morning, fair weather clouds. Now, if you're headed to the beach, don't be surprised if you happen to see some darker skies at times. We're not going to get any rain in the Midlands. However, one or two stray summer-like thunderstorms are possible closer to the coastline. So keep that in mind if you're headed to the beach for your weekend plans. We're staying dry close to home. Of course, if you're going to the upstate, we'll be dry there as well. High temperatures here in the Midlands top out around 90 degrees. We get into the night tonight, skies clear out. Temperatures cool off fast. We're waking up in the low and mid 60s out there for your Saturday morning. And then we heat up just as quickly, but our humidity remains relatively low for this time of the year, so it is another comfy afternoon for your Saturday. High temperatures once again top out around 90 degrees by your Saturday night. Couple of fair weather clouds sticking around. It is a little warmer Sunday morning. Temperatures in the upper 60s if you happen to be out the door early. And then by your Sunday afternoon, we're heating up very fast. Notice our west-southwest wind by Sunday afternoon. That's how high temperatures get as hot as 95 degrees out there on Sunday afternoon. For some of us, Sunday is going to be the hottest day of the year so far, so keep that in mind for your weekend plans. I'd say if you're picking one pool day, got to be Sunday because of how hot it's going to be, as well as the humidity that we're going to have around. Now, our pattern also changes with this increased humidity on Sunday. Monday's mostly dry. We're watching our next round of storms Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll pick up a few of those Tuesday afternoon. I even think Wednesday afternoon we've got a few showers and thunderstorms. And then as we look ahead to Father's Day weekend, we'll be mostly dry, but it's still going to be hot and humid and summer-like out there with a high temperature that'll top out right around 90 degrees. So the weekend, all in all, not too bad for us. Today's going to be nice, especially with the lower humidity and the breeze. Saturday, not much of a breeze, but we still have the lower humidity, and then we ramp the heat back up as we get into Sunday afternoon. Of course, for your latest forecast, if you always wanted to get that minute by minute or hour by hour information, head over to our website, wistv.com. We've got our rotating weather article. If we happen to have rain chance, especially looking ahead to next week, we've got an interactive radar that you can use at any time that you want to. All the different things that you'd want to look at for the weather. Of course, we'll have the latest information there for you on our page. And of course, make sure that you're staying safe out there in the heat. Still that time of the year where it's hot, still that time of the year where it's humid. Got to drink your water, wear your sunscreen, make sure you have a hat and sunglasses so you can protect your body. Otherwise, though, enjoy the weekend, enjoy this Friday. We've got a nice set of days ahead, and we deserve it after the unsettled week that we had. Here in the First Alert Weather Center, I'm First Alert meteorologist Chandler Jordan. Make sure you stay right there. We'll have what's new this morning coming up at 9.